Today is Monday, Black Monday, and oil, US crude has dropped to zero. This is how I feel.
I just wish that I can wake up from this ongoing nightmare. Bad news after bad news. We don't know what's going to happen with our oil and gas jobs tomorrow. Coronavirus, when is it ever going away? But we pray hard so that our family can be safe by our side for another day tomorrow.
Yes, that hurts. Oil is at almost zero on WTI US crude. See you later.
Hi, welcome back to my channel, Family Investment. And today, as you know, I'm going to talk about the oil crash. The WTI US crude has virtually gone from 12, 10, 9, 8, 0, minus 10, minus 20, minus 40. As it stands, it's minus 40 US dollar a barrel. Yes, that fall really hurt, and I bashed my head as well. I've got ice pack. This is serious. I'm here to entertain and educate, but I've hurt myself. I'm still going to pursue with this video. Okay, so my name is Alex Ko. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to educate, entertain, to share, and my passion about oil and gas as well, because I work in the oil and gas, and this is how my investment career started. So, oil has crashed to minus 40, minus 38. Please don't misunderstand, it's WTI US crude. In Europe, we use Brent oil, which is Brent oil, and it's sitting about $25 just now. It's dropped 8%, and it's really far off. One's at minus 42, 43, and one's still at plus 25. So why did the US WTI fall? Not only fall by 99 or minus 100 over percent, but it's negative. It fell because tomorrow's May contract is expiring. So all the futures, all the traders are dumping oil. If it goes below zero, too low or zero, you have to pay for storage. So now oil has been produced from the ground in the United States, in the Alaskan Basin, Canadian Basin, the Permian Basin. They all are paying people to take oils off their hand because there's no more storage, and tankers are sailing away because they're too full, they're not accepting anymore. So there are loads of tankers out there, virtually no more space. So as I understand, the capacity for storage of oil is about 90 days for WTI crude. So maxed out 90 days, and you have to pay for additional storage. So ships, tankers are all packed up. And the obvious reason for why they're all full is because of the coronavirus, productivity, factories, airplanes, ships, they're all not flying, nobody's traveling. Hence, therefore, no one's buying oil. So the second question is, will this affect Brent? Will this affect us in Europe? Will it affect my job, my company, neighboring companies around like Shell, BP, Total? Will it affect? As it stands, it's at 25, and the similar scenario will happen when the contracts are up. It depends on how much capacity is left, and we will have to see till tomorrow and see what happened. One fault to mine is during the last OPEC Plus meeting, they only managed to cut 9.7 million barrels per day. They should have cut more. The world's requirement per day is 100 million barrels of oil per single day. So all they did was cut 9.7 million, which is not good enough because the world is still not moving. They're all hopeful that China has started production, the Koreans are starting to go back to work. But people are just misjudging the whole situation, that it's not going to go away really, really quickly. Okay. And the third point I'm going to present is, with this coronavirus, with this oil all going surplus, planes not moving, things are not moving, productivity is at zero. This might push Donald Trump or even the EU leaders to open up their borders sooner. Back to work, back to productivity, regardless of the peak. So the government bodies are in a dilemma now of what they need to do next. Are we going to start opening up despite the coronavirus still out there? 2.5 million people affected. And who knows, if they start opening up the borders too soon, second waves comes through, how we're going to mitigate that. So this is something for all the leaders to sit down and speak about. That's point number 3. So what is next? What is next? So by the rule book of thumb, so with low oil costs, it will impact Brent soon. It depends on the storage capacity. So we'll see tomorrow how the traders, how the analyst comes with the contracts is up, expiring soon. And linked commodities like corn, food, maize, all this will start dropping as well, because with oil Brent at 0, no cost, nobody's buying oil, all this cost of price might drop. But then again, also it needs people to go back to work to start using up this oil before we can get cheap corn, cheap labor, cheap food being transported, but everything's at halt. So something to see. And the third and the third bit, what's going to happen next is countries with high stress oil commodities, high stress oil economics, like the likes of Iran, Iraq, Nigeria, Russia, the countries with not very big, huge sovereign funds, Venezuela, like Brunei, where I come from. I think they'll be hit quite a bit. It'll be really, really drastic, because it's like a country who relies fully on oil, and then suddenly you lose your job. You're not going to get paid for the following day, following month, following week, depending on how long this WTI crude oil will last for. Countries like perhaps Norway, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, the Saudi, they have got their own sovereign funds. So they might have to start digging deep into the sovereign funds to start paying off, whatever debt or daily debt expenses they have. So they've prepared for the worst. They will have funds to last them for a period. And then next thing, I think this is point number 4. Environmentally, it's also an issue, because you're going to have lots of tankers all sitting out there with really cheap oil. They're waiting for the oil to go up. Tanker onshore storage should be all holding up. But the ones I worry is the offshore boats storage facilities, because you get potential leaks, overspill, pollution, all this might come about, because the same did happen back in 2015 when people were just storing barrages of oil offshore, left it there for weeks and weeks and weeks, waiting for oil to pick up before they sell to make a profit, and then you see spillage on the sea. So it's not good for the fishes, it's not good for the environment, it's not something we want in this current day and age. Okay, so the next question is, the question I've been getting is, will we get free diesel, petrol, will we get free oil? I'm going to go to the supermarket today, and I'm going to get my tank filled up. Sadly, the answer will be no, because it's not like the oil comes straight into your car. It needs to be processed, it needs to be turned into petrol and diesel, so there's still cost in it. And perhaps you might get it cheaper, but then again, if you do get free oil, where are you gonna go? You are on the lockdown anyway. There's only so much fuel you can store in your car anyway. So this is where we stand. And the last question that everybody's asking, what are the opportunities? For me, as it stands today in evening at 9 o'clock now, I think we should look more at securing our security fence. Stuff like house price will fall, your currencies might be falling, your stocks and shares might be falling, you might lose your jobs. I think we should be more concerned about that front end first before thinking and plowing money into investments. Something we need to work out. Are we going to survive this for a significant period? Are we willing to risk our money in? But perhaps some of you might have loads of money that you're willing to spend, but I think we need to sit and wait. I've checked the market. The market's not really reflective of what's happening with the oil just now. So we just have to sit and wait and see the cascading effect after that. Because remember, we still have got the June, July contracts for oil. And at the moment, people are paying to take oil off their hands for storage. So this is my recap, my update. So leave any questions below and we can discuss further. But this is where we are just now. My head is really painful. I shouldn't have done that. But for entertaining and educating you guys, I've just gone the extra distance. Finally, should I be worried? Yeah, I think we should be worried about the world economy. You've got the economy in your hands, you've got your job, and on the other hand, you've got viruses out there. And we're really not trying to work hand in hand to resolve either one or either. So, stay safe, stay healthy, protect your family first. money investment, everything come later. I think we need to watch out for number one first. And yeah, just if I hear anything, I'll update again. All right, guys, I'm gonna publish and this video pretty soon. Once I get the ice pack off my head, it's dripping off my back just now. And have a good day. And remember to like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube and Facebook. I'll leave the link below. Yeah. Okay. See you later. Bye.